Hello guys, welcome to the stream. Hello Investor Boy, hello Nivok, hello Penny Anti Crypto, and hello Frank.
Yeah, hello. Nice to meet you again.
Today we will have Frank presentation about new futures, and let's start from giveaway. Give me 1 second. So we have new creator. Sorry, 1 second. So guys, I just need to new creator. Sorry. Frank, can you remove? Sorry, guys, I was hearing Frank's stream, so let's return. So we have new great NFT creator. It is Anubis. He creates ancient Egyptian gods, and he is giving away this Ceph NFT. To get it, you need to retweet this tweet, and later I will do drawing in this. I think after half hour. So we have now only 13 retweets, so it is good chance to win it. Okay, Frank, are you here?
Yes, I'm here.
I was hearing sound of a stream. I guess it was from you. So
Yeah, I think so. I stopped it in the background.
okay, Frank.
Yeah, thank you. Okay, so I like to present our next feature activation, which will happen at block 1,150,000 in around 20 days, 27th of May. And we have three main changes here. Once we finished the token epic, let's say, or token topic we had with some changes in the past, and now we introduced the smart token ownership transfer, which was the last open missing item here. Then we have the secure solo mining setup, which is already working now with the new node software with 370. So we don't need to wait for these activation block. And we have a modernization of the AES framework, which I also like to explain again. So starting with the smart token ownership transfer. The thing is, what is really nice is you can easily create tokens on the Signum chain with one transaction, and then you can start transferring, paying dividends, or also minting new tokens if you allow at the beginning. And what we also introduced now with a new transaction type is that you can transfer your ownership to a new account. This is quite easy, so it costs the same like a creation of a new token from the economic side. And that means you create for 150 Signa, you can create an ownership transfer to a new account, which is inactive after one block, after the transaction was added to the blockchain. And then from this moment on, the new account has the ownership about this token, means he can only mint new tokens, set treasury accounts, and also can transfer the ownership to a new account again. So you can play this as often as you like. And we have already worked in the background on this feature on the Signum Swap page. And it's also on the API doc, but I think it's even easier to go via Signum Swap and then make this transfer. So I like to present this in a short moment. If you, Shefas, can go to the browser, please. Yeah, thank you. So what you see here is on testnet, that's Signum Swap. I'm logged in with my test account here, and you see I have some balances here of accounts, a lot from the testnet, and I have my smart tokens which I issued with this account. And now I like to transfer these token to a new owner. So we have here more options. And here you can see I can start minting, I can make an airdrop, I can also burn the tokens which I have in my position. I can add treasury accounts and new, which we will deploy as soon as the new activation block is there. You can have this transfer token ownership, and I will now take one account. Quite simple. You click on that. Can we see the pop-up, Jeffers, which is coming here? Or is it not shown?
Yeah, we can see it.
Yeah, because I'm on a different screen, I can't see it. Okay, so I enter now here an account, which is another test account. I just can transfer this now. Here you see also in the confirmation of the XD wallet is also integrated already. So you see this account is transferring the ownership to this new account. You also get the symbol if something is set. It's our new standard that you can set the profile data. Then you see the fee you have to pay, the 150 Signa I was saying at the beginning. Then you confirm it, and then it's going to the chain. And after one block of confirmation, I will not see any longer this token under my account, and it will move to the new account. And then this guy can do also some stuff like minting. You see, it's already disabled on the Signum swap because the transfer is in the doing, and now I'm just waiting until it gets confirmed on the chain. I can just check here. I just reload this. You see here I have the transaction, which I just sent out. I can see it already here. It's going from my first account to the second account, and later you can see this also on the token itself. Yeah, and with this last transaction, with this last new transaction we introduced, we really finished then from our point of view the whole token management, which is then quite easy for everyone to create a token, to mint a token, or also to burn tokens also, which we introduced, and pay dividends to the holders. Okay, that's for the first topic. Any questions on the fly to that? Otherwise, I would continue.
Yes, sorry guys, not sorry, but we don't have any questions. But guys, if you have some questions, you can ask any related to the topic. If questions are not related to the topic, we will answer after presentation. Okay,
Yeah.
Frank?
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, and the last sentence I want to say is it's really with these token setup compared to other blockchains, you really don't need to code anything to create a token, which is quite nice. Huh? So there's no smart contract involved. It's a native token on the chain. You just need to execute the given transaction type, and in this moment, you are already able to handle the tokens on the Signum chain. Here's also an example here. I just also printed on. You see, I'm sending a transaction, and later you can see also here a change on the ownership on the token. You will see the issuer, which was the first one who created the token, and the current owner is also last owner or last account which get a token ownership transfer transaction to itself. Okay, then the second main feature we did is the secure solo mining setup. Solo mining is working quite easily. You just need to set currently. Until now you were able to solo mine just by setting your own passphrase in the configuration of your node to allow the solo mining, and then you have your mining software, and you were able to mine on the Signum blockchain with your capacity plus your commitment you have there, which make it a little bit unsecure if your system gets cracked. So somebody can steal your passphrase on your from your miner, and then maybe your balances are on risk. And to avoid this, we introduced a new feature on the configuration file, which is already rolled out with a new node version. So you can now set, you can now make like a fake pool, means you create a new account which is acting like a pool account for you. You make a reward assignment like you would assign to a normal pool. You have to wait in these 4 blocks until it's activated, and then later you just set in the configuration of the node, you set only the ID of your miner plus the new passphrase of your account you just created as a proxy pool setup. I made also here an example of the new setup. Normally here you see it's solo mining passphrase. The first one, which is not highlighted, was the current setup. You were setting your passphrase of your account, which one you plotted your capacity on. This you would not set anymore. This is skipped here, so it's still not active. And you would later set here this reward recipient passphrase in the structure of first the ID of your account which you are mining with. So like an ID from your current miner, and then you have this double point, and then you set the passphrase of the proxy pool account. And that's all. Huh? So at this moment, you have here a passphrase which belongs to the proxy pool account, and the proxy pool account will get all your mining rewards. So only these mining rewards are maybe on risk if you get a crack on your system and somebody is stealing a passphrase. You can still then just the easiest way later, if you organize that something is not safe anymore on your system, you can just keep your miner running. You would just make a new account. You hopefully then transfer your so far rewards to your miner or any other accounts, and then you just make a new account with a new passphrase, and you just would make a new reward assignment to this new account, and would then just change in your config to this new proxy pool account, and then you can continue with your miner without any safety risk here in this place. So, and this is already working now. I just tested myself on the main chain, so it's working fine. I'm doing now solo mining with this proxy pool already on the current mainnet with 370 node setup. So here I would, for every solo miner right now on the Signum chain, maybe checking this setup and just changing it to these new setups, so you have no risk with your current passphrase for your miner that you get cracked and somebody's stealing your passphrase here. Yeah, that's to for the secure solo mining setup. Maybe we have some questions here, otherwise I would also continue.
So, Frank, can you explain why it's important to solo mine? Why we care about solo miners?
Yeah, I mean, solo mining is, I mean, what's nice on Signum chain is that solo mining is not complicated to set up in the first hand. So you just need to enter as the solo mining parts of your miner, or with this new setup going for the proxy pool, and having more miners with a solo miner on the chain is a decentralization feature. So if we have more and more solo miner on the chain, we would have more different accounts mining directly with their own nodes, because you have also to run your own node. So we would have more nodes, which now make more decentralization on the chain. And the pools are fine and also good, but if we have a lot of solo miner, would also be nice, because here it's an extension of the network at the end.
Okay. Okay. Hello, Alexander Maleshkin. Hello, Alfred Massobomel. Hello, Holger Peterson. So I will remember that we still have this lucky tweet. You have maybe 10 minutes to retweet it and win this Ceph NFT. Okay, Frank.
Mm-hmm. Okay, then I'm already coming to the last main change we had in these upcoming feature activation. It's the modernization of the alias framework. We had I think it's all more than 6 or 8 months old, these SIF, which were starting to changing the behavior of the alias framework, and at the end I think we find a quite good solution, because we introduced new namespaces for the alias framework. So we go the way like you know it on a domain or URL link. You have your name, and you have an top level domain which you can use to generate now aliases. And also the Signum chain will now provide up to 19 Signum top level domains, which I also show on the next slide, which you can choose directly on chain if you need a new alias, and this will also help to have more aliases on the network with more or less the same naming, but in different namespaces, which then can be used. We also added these underscore icon to the name possible letters for an alias. So you can also more go like you on your social networks. A lot of you are using this underscore sign there for their avatar naming, so you can also use that. And we also open the way that if any use case or business case tries to make something on Signum chain, you can also create an own Signum top-level domain now, which costs 100,000 Signa. This money will be burned, so it will go into everyone indirectly. So this 100K Signa will be not going to the miner; it will going as a burning amount on the Zero account. And we also introduced then later a new fee for the aliases on a quarterly base. Means is 12.5 Signa per alias. If you create a new one, needs to be paid always after 3 months. So first 3 months you can just register new alias, and then you will have an automated subscription in the background, so that everything will be done by the network. And if you're not paying or deleting this subscription, you will also give these alias free again to everyone. Otherwise, you will just pay the subscription, and you can then later keep this alias and also can buy or sell aliases on via Signum Swap, which I also will show later. Here is also what I want to show on this page is that I want to show which standard top-level domains are introduced now with the new Node version. These are the 18 from blockchain to that names here for the domains. And so you can also select this later on Signum Swap to create a new alias. I will show this later also on the browser window. Yeah, and here I tried also to explain how it works. You can create aliases in general, and this is also to combine with the existing ones. You can always create an alias without a TLD, which indirectly then adds the .signum as your free STLT to your alias. So I was explaining it here. If you try to register an alias with the name Spaceship, you will register Spaceship on chain, and this will also work in the XT wallet to make and point it to your account, for example. But you will also be able to use spaceship.signum later in the browser to, for example, forward it to a new domain or web page. And if you go the other way and you go for a new top-level domain, which we have provided from these 18s, and you take Spaceship again, and you would take the crypto top-level domain, you will only register for that. So spaceship.crypto will be then stored on the chain side, and this will also be your pointer for your account. So people have to enter that in the XT wallet. And you can also go for spaceship.crypto to use this as an link to a new domain, for example, via the browser window, which Oliver, I think, showed in the last session already. Yeah. Now I want to go to the browser. If you can go there, please. Exactly. So we already prepared Signum Swap for this new feature. So I want, if you now try to get a new alias, I will just take. It's like this, for example. It's just an idea to show this to you. You will see here. You see then already when you search for this string, you see all the top-level domains you can register if you like, and you see all of them are free because it's at 0.2, which is the register fee for a new alias. And on the top, for example, the standard one is already taken, and I can buy it here for 300 right now. That means somebody else was registered it in the past, and now he made a public sale, so I'm able to buy this directly if I like. And when I buy this NFT, this amount will go to the current owner, and here all of these other stuff is as a fee, and you will getting burned on the chain. Another example I want to make is, for example, I'm searching for another alias. Test alias, for example, here see somebody was taking already these test alias.signum, so I'm not able to take this, but I could, for example, take this on .blockchain. And then I can say, okay, I want to buy that. I click on this. I see my window that I'm buying this one. I confirm it, and in this moment it's going to the chain, and I will have later the chance to change my alias content here also on Signum Swap. I like to show this also here. If I go on my account, and then I can go my aliases, and here you see also the same behavior. On the testnet, we have like every 50 minutes a payment. In the mainnet, you will have it only quarterly, but here it was to test the payments and the subscription stuff in the background. So we have a shorter interval on the testnet. This is not the one we will have later on mainnet. That's in like a quarter. But you see, for example, I have now here two aliases. Here I can see how I can resolve the aliases. This was created without top-level domain. So I have two indirectly. I have Darth Vader.signum and Darth Vader clean. And here I have another one, Galaxy2_2, which seems to be, I go for Twitter, which is a customized top-level domain, and it's only registered for this .twitter. So what I also can do then here is first I can view the content. So there's nothing in. I think here's also nothing in. No. Here I just had text, for example, at the moment. So this is the text, but I can also then later change it and edit the alias. And now I can make an account shortcut. So as we know already in the past, so that you can use this alias to forward payments to your account you set behind. You can make a link redirection. You can also freestyle, as I have it already now, just text, or you can go for this new standard content, which is then, if I click here, I can go all the way down, set the stuff saying I'm a human account. I can make a name, a description. I can send a homepage if I like. I can set social networks. I can set my avatar or my my account ID if I like. So all the stuff which I like to do. Also a send rule, which is here for that you only, that's more for exchanges, that you only send something if you have a sending rule here. So all the stuff you can set if you like, and just then create your alias content. Yeah, and this will also be shown here on the top. At the moment, it's all freestyle content. If it's a change to one of these count forward or standard content, it will also show the type for you here directly. Also, you can see here on the top later, you have some direct offers. So for example, here, it's like a test string. I got a direct private offer from somebody to buy this alias, and I can choose it or not, or just keep it there. I also can change then on sale. I can always change, I can set everything on sale as I like, or public or private. For example, here I have it on sale. For example, this one is not on sale. I can now go for set on sale. I can make a public sale, so everyone can buy it, or private sale to a given account ID, so that only this one account can buy it. Or what I also, and then I can set a price here, and then I can put sell it, for example, and I would confirm it, and everyone who is searching for this test alias string would see it later. What I also can do is just a transfer. So I send it to another account directly, and that's similar to a private sale with zero price. What happens here is, just also to let you know, because every new alias will have a subscription. And if you just forward an alias to another account, for example, you just want to send it to somebody else, the subscription stays on your account until the new owner, which received this alias, is really doing a change on these alias on his side. So, for example, changing content or setting it also for a sale, then the subscription will also swap over to this new account. So that means as long as there's no activity from the new owner, you have to pay the subscription fee until he changes something. There's also a protection for the for every account which gets aliases he does not want it or does not know, so that only the payment starts if you also really start using then these alias by yourself. Yeah, that's in the nutshell the stuff we're doing. We will release these Signum Swap changes As around this hard fork day, 27th of May, which is Saturday, I think, and then we will also release the SignalSwap new layout for you to use, and then you can already do directly the token transfer ownership, or also use all these new alias functions and also these new top-level domains direct on SignalSwap. It's also possible for sure via API, and I think via API, but which is then quite hard. I mean, if you go here, this layout is nice, but then you have to enter everything by yourself. So I think SignalSwap is a very good helping tool here to get this stuff covered. Also, you can see which alias you own, which alias are on sale, or which direct offers you have. So I think installing the XT wallet and just using SignalSwap for that, it's a must and makes it quite easy to use. Yeah, that's it for the 3 new features we have with the next feature activation. We have also other on database optimization and some tweaks on the node to make it faster, which are more technical. I think also the VM will already check here, was also checking the new node data. I think we did but it's now to optimize also loading speed, which is really nice now for resync of the complete chain. Yeah.
Okay, Frank, we have a question from Holger Peterson. Is there any easy way to see which domain names have been taken so far?
Also for a single alias, or what is the question? Because we have 18 standard top-level domains, which are all free, I would guess. So we have the one without TLD, also without top-level domain, which is a standard we have right now in the system, which is maybe then taken with the 6,000 something aliases we have right now in the system. But if you are searching for, I show it again. If you go for an alias and you like to have an alias like, I don't know what we have, let's say Ohaga, I don't know if it's Ohaga. If you click here, you see which, here, so the standard one is taken right now in testnet, and the rest are all free. So you see it always, you get listed all top-level domains if you make a search string in your search here. So you get it always. I just not remember, but can I do it like this? Yeah. So if you search also for a given top-level domain, it's always coming to the top. Huh? So if you have a concrete need for getting something, you can also enter it with the top-level domain, and this one is shown on the top. If I remove this, you see it later here again, then the standard is coming at the top, because it's without, then it's always this one which is taken, and then the rest is just sorted by alphabetic sorting. But I can also go for .de here in this example we had, and then this one is at the top. And this is a customized one, for example. We created some customized top-level domains on the testnet just to test the new feature, but it's not really used at the moment because it's testnet. Is that answering the question? I don't know.
Let's wait, Holger. But for me, it's clear. Okay, I guess it's time for giveaway. Let's refresh page. We have 14 retweets. I wrote here them. And let's pick a winner. And winner is Forex Zone Forum. He got with Ceph NFT. Okay, guys, you have, I don't know, maybe 1 minute to ask some questions. I don't know what we will talk. Frank, can you speak something more about Signal Future? How you see it? Maybe you can say about our new listings. We have new listing on how is called on the Discord bot. This.
Yeah, we have this one exchange, CEGGEX, CEGEX, or how it's named, I don't know. There we have already paid the integration fee. They're doing it right now. We got a short contact that they're working on it. I don't know if they have finished or not, but I think they will give us an update. Feeling wise, it seems to be that they're working more or less on the weekends for that, so maybe they will integrate this weekend, hopefully, our chain there. Yeah, and we have this a new setup, Calidra Trade, which is already also on the chain. Let me show this. Also under exchanges, we have Caldera Trade. Yeah, this is all the. That's all the. This is wrong. It's BB20. It's 20. We have all the coins we can trade now with Signa here. It's a peer-to-peer trading like BTDEX in a similar way, just that you have it here on Discord level. So we gave here a new chat room for Caldera Trade on our own Discord, so you can start trading there or also trade on their Discord for Signa if you like, against all these other tokens you see here in the screenshot. So also against stablecoin, USDT, also the 3 different ones from Troin or Binance, which are with less fee indirectly. They're taking a little bit more fee, as we saw, but I think it's a quite nice idea also for our US holders, which may like to trade Signa in a way, which is it's more not possible anymore on any centralized exchange because Bittrex were closed down on the US side. So it's an alternative to make direct trades same way like we have it on BTDEX, just in an easy way on a Discord level and talking with a bot and having there a flow to settle the trade.
And we have Brave when listing on Binance, Bybit, or other popular CEX.
Yeah, we can do a listing all without asking for that. It's just a matter of costs. Means Binance or all the other chains, they will have a quite high listing fee, and we would have to collect this. So first of all, we have to get the let's say green signal from Binance, for example, that they like to list us, and if yes, they have to tell us the conditions. So if you know the conditions, but I guess it's minimum 100K, maybe even more, to list us. So we have to make the collection or donation round with our community. But right now, I think it was not asked.
And we have Nivok about frozen account issue.
Yeah.
Do you have some information?
Yeah, not so far. I mean, I think we are investigating how the accounts were cracked. So we need to know how the accounts were cracked in the past. So right now we have some safe on the chain. If we know how they were cracked, I think we can also build a solution. But this is in investigation right now.
Okay. And about SNA. He states that SNA is a failure, and what is plans of this organization future?
Yeah, the SNA is as like the association in Switzerland as it is. It stays like it is. It tries to convince companies or use and business cases to use the Signa chain still, or Signum chain. So right now we're in discussion still with people. We will announce as soon as possible if we get some positive feedback here that somebody will onboard his business, like Oliver, for example, did. But nice would be also that we get people from outside our Signum community starting using Signum for that, and we will try to continue with that. It's still there. It's the idea that the SNI is the contact partner for use cases.
Okay, thank you, Frank. I don't see any questions. Thank you, guys, and congratulations Forex Zone, and bye.